And right now, it's my pleasure to welcome back to my fight show, the Mean Machine Steve Garcia. How you doing, friend?
I'm good. If you notice my shirt, I'm soaked. So I just got out of the sauna. So bear with me. But I'm here for you guys, and I'm here for you, Micah. So yeah, let's do this. Why not?
An absolute major event upcoming for you. This is going to be more of a fun interview, everybody. We're going to also have Steve on Cage Minds Fight Hour for a long, more in-depth thing. But everybody wants to know every time they talk to you, how's it feel? What was it like to get the call to be on the White House card?
It was nice, man. We weren't sure what was gonna happen. I got a phone call Monday. I'll try not to, I've told this story so many times, but I was on a Monday, get a phone call from Hunter. Actually, my manager Jason House. He told me that he had Hunter on the phone, and I pretty much had an on the spot interview with Hunter, and told me that there was potential of me fighting Diego Lopez. I was asked not to say anything. Nothing was certain, so I just kind of left it, kind of like how it was after the fight or after the interview. And then the rest of the week, we ended up just not hearing anything. So then I started to doubt that I had the fight or not. Maybe I failed the interview. And then I found out just like everybody else did. I'll give you guys like a small insight. Like I was running some hill sprints on Saturday where I like to go. And at the top of the hills, I kind of have like my prayer with like God and stuff. And while I was running too, I kept visualizing my name on the screen when they announced the card. And my wife was always just like there for me, just being like, hey, like, because there's a couple fights that like, oh, this fight fell through at the White House and stuff. And my wife Mariah, she's like, well, if people already kind of know if they're on the card or not, and you don't have a verification, maybe you're not on the card. Like, I just don't want you to get your hopes up, you know. She's like, I'm with you no matter what, like I'm gonna support you. And I was like, okay, so like, she always had my back in that type of situation. And like I said, like after I prayed like on the mountain, man, I just kind of just, had peace. And I was like, all right, cool. So I went back, fast forwarded to where they announced the fight. I'm just chilling in my room. My son wasn't feeling that good. And I see my name on the screen just like I visualized it. And I ran in my closet, got my ball cap that says America on it. And I was through the roof, man. Got, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 calls all at one time. I probably had about 75 messages in my inbox or whatever. And it was just a chaotic moment, but a special moment. So that was the whole kind of week experience leading to the announcement.
This card is special. And I don't know if you'll agree with me or not, but it feels like everyone should have like flag themed trunks for this one. Everyone should represent their country. Like, it's pretty big that this is America at the White House. So all of you Americans should basically have a flag wrapped around you.
I know, man. Like I requested it from my management, and I had two options, red or blue. And I was like, I want red, white, and blue. And they're like, no, you don't get that. I was like, come on, dog. I was like, even give me like something. But yeah, I should be walking out in blue shorts. I don't know. They didn't give me nothing special. But if I can get it, man, if we can push for it, I want the USA to be loud and proud, on that day, June 14th.
You've obviously been studying and watching Diego Lopez now that you know he's the opponent. Have you finally like assessed and come to a number of how many different haircuts he has?
Yeah, one. Yeah, he has his little mullet. You know what I mean? So I got Gilbert Urbina in the gym if I want to look with a mullet on there. So I got a little look, but no, he's it helps with the visualization, I guess. But yeah, no, he sticks to his mullet, man. I don't know I don't know if it's a signature. I don't know if he's confused, if he wants, I don't know, but hey, more power to you, brother. I don't know. That ain't me. Imagine
It,
me with a mullet, bro. It'd be weird. Imagine that. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna grow it out. We're gonna both have mullets. Nah, son, ain't gonna happen.
I'm somewhere in there with who's more likely to quit the UFC and become a hairdresser? Is it Diego Lopez or Charles Oliveira?
Charles Oliveira probably be better. I'll probably go with Charles Oliveira.
He's
Yeah,
got the precision, the years of bleaching.
yeah, he has the color, and Diego just looks like he just wakes up in the morning, brushes out the back of his head, and then he calls it a day. I don't know. Who knows?
All right, all right. Well, we got a couple questions to ask, Steve. Let's see if I can adjust the screen real quick, and I bring an image up on screen. So let's play. Which seat would you
Hmm.
choose? Now, this is obviously the boxing version of the game. We also have an MMA version. For me, there's an easy choice, but I'm kind of wondering if you can see it or if you need some help. Let me know.
I just zoomed in, so the recording part's kind of blocking off aisle number two, but I'm trying to see. You
Number
might just have to help me out with him, but yeah.
so number two is Tank and Floyd.
Okay. All right. And then so one is what Ryan Garcia and
Yeah.
David Haney. Ali and Tyson is three. Fury and Joshua is five. Canelo and Crawford is 14. Stevenson and
Tiafimo.
Teofimo, okay. And then who's this? Connor
And Eubank that just had the
oh,
back-to-back
Connor
fights
Ben.
against
Connor
each
Ben.
other.
Connor
Yeah.
Ben. Gotcha.
Yeah, your Zuffa brother in.
Yeah. Uh dude, honestly, I'm on the fence with 3 and 14. Those would probably be my go-tos. But I also like Ryan Garcia. You gotta go. But I don't really care for David Haney too much. I would like being in the middle between Tyson and Muhammad Ali. Imagine like being and having a conversation. Like let's say like Muhammad Ali was like good. You know what I mean? Having a conversation between him and Mike Tyson, bro. That's like freaking inspo right there.
Exactly. It's almost like cheating having that number three where you're like, that's the only one where they might not actually fight each other. And
Yeah,
depending on, if this is Mike Tyson after he started growing weed, this might just be a lot of fun.
I would probably go with number 3. That would be like my go-to. Not just because they're OGs, but I mean, imagine all the wisdom that you're gonna get between those two gentlemen, right? But yeah, I also really like Canelo. I really like Crawford. Um, but yeah, yeah, give me number 3.
I know that you have a huge history with Danny Romero, but besides Romero, who was your guy as a boxing fan?
Like my that I like to watch.
Yeah.
Originally, it was Muhammad Ali. But then I started getting into like Emmanuel Gustafsson. I really liked Arturo Gotti. His fights with like Mickey Ward were iconic. Um, I'm trying to think of who else I really liked. Willie Pep was a fun one. Rocky, I mean, all the OGs really. Pacquiao's a fun one. I really like Pacquiao. Pacquiao I used to watch a lot too. All the Southpaws, you know what I mean? I really like the Southpaws. Even who's that guy that danced all the time? It's not Amir Khan, but it's like he said just goof off in a ring all the time, and just make people look silly. What's his name? There's so many highlights of him. You know what I'm talking
Are
about?
you talking like about a Sugar Ray kind of level guy, or
Sort of, sort
there's a
of.
lot of defensive wizards throughout the years. It's hard.
What's his name, man? He was just like he was so fun to watch. I can't think of his name right now.
So we're finding out Steve's much more of a student of boxing than we ever knew.
I love boxing. Like honestly, it's huge. It's a huge part of my game. Like I said, I grew up with Danny Romero. Uh, you know, I really like to watch Robert Duran. That's who like really inspired Danny, and so like I really took to Robert Duran, a big hitter, like heavy hitter. Um, Not the biggest like Julio Cesar Chavez, but he fought really well. That was another Danny's like fave. But Oscar was a fun one to watch. Some of these guys were really fun to watch. Sosa is fun to watch. Nonito Donaire was fun to watch. Like I said, there's a whole list of people that I just would just go down a rabbit hole and I would just watch for hours at a time. A lot of the new ones I love. I mean, everybody that's in sports and combat sports knows and wants to be Canelo. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be fast like Ryan Garcia. So there's that. Um, but yeah, man, boxing is awesome. I love it because I feel like it's it's most challenging because you only have two weapons. Well, actually, you probably have a little bit more. You have your footwork, head movement, and you have your left and right hand, right? So you got a little bit more, but that's what makes it hard. Because like in MMA, there's so many ways to win, which means there's so many ways to lose. So the margin for error, is much much harder in boxing because you definitely have to figure out how to connect it on the chin or in the body. When in MMA, you're going to probably find a leg and a calf, a body, head. If that doesn't work, take it down, do some grappling, do some chokes. So many variations that you can just come up with in MMA. So I have so much respect for boxing.
Let's go to the MMA side of this equation. And
Ooh, okay.
I don't know if you can let me know if you have any problems seeing this one.
I don't
It's
know.
a little more interesting and a little more you might have to actually really break up some fights.
Dang, bro, this is crazy. This is crazy. Is number 5 We're Doom? That's We're Doom, right?
I believe it's for Doom and Tony Ferguson. And I'm trying to remember how long ago those two had beef, where I found this meme from, but I'm just sure that neither one of them get along with many people anyway.
I'm definitely avoiding number 6. Yeah, that's not gonna be something I'm gonna be. I'm like, bro, I was like, I don't know what's going on with these two right here, but they're about to kill each other. Sonnen and Tito, that's just pure comedy, so that would be funny. Um, I think that would be cool, to chop it up with Perez and Ben Henderson. Me and Perez have a decent relationship. Like, he comes over, we chop it up all the time when he's here. So, and then Ben Henderson, I think is a pretty chill guy. We're doing, I mean, a Wanderlei and Rampage. That's like a roll of the dice if you're gonna get escorted off the plane or not.
You're not even getting off the runway.
Yeah, and then Jamal Hill and Perea. Perea doesn't even speak English, and then Jamal Hill, I don't know what Jamal's about.
He's going to get
Strickland would be
madder
fun.
and
Strickland would
madder
be,
every time he hears the words chama.
yeah. Give me number 7 because one, I've chopped it up with Strickland before, and obviously, like, he loves his guns. I love my guns. Bryce Mitchell is like a crazy conspiracy theorist and a Bible believer, but he takes it very extreme. I don't know. That sounds like fun to me. Give me both. Give me number 7.
See, I was going to think you're going to be okay in 7. They're not even rivals. And I thought 2 might be okay with Pettis and Henderson because they like to fight each other, but really for money more than
Yeah,
just like they hate each other. So
for
you'd
sure.
probably be able to, get through a fight with them.
Yeah, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, when like there's a fight that goes on, but like you're surrounding them. I want to be the surrounding guy when it comes to some of those other seats, if you will. But yeah, no. If I have to spend a couple hours in between somebody, I'd rather not have to worry about if someone's gonna try to kill me or not. So that's my logic.
Now, as we're putting Steve, through different kind of questions, the MMA world, people thought this was a wild combat sport for a while. But have you seen how wild combat sports really have been going? Like, let me see if I can hit play on this. And I don't know if you can fully see this, but have you ever seen anything like this?
Oh, you're just walking around. You're tied to each other.
They're chained to a table.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh man, yeah.
What's
Oh
the Mean
man.
Machine commentary on this? You just made your commentary debut.
Oh man, I don't even know what to call it. It's like, all right, got in the greens, trying to tug him right into his right hand. Who knows? I don't know how to set. I don't even think he knows how to set it. Oh, he's pumping the right hand, guy in the white. I don't know the names. We got
Right.
Baldy over here. He's looking like he's trying to figure him out, but Green over here just keeps tugging on him like a dog.
That is one of the wilder things I've ever seen, right?
That's pretty crazy. I think with slap, they need to hold each other's hands and they need to go at the same time. I think going back and forth, you're compromised. Whoever gets hit first is compromised even from the get. So I feel like in order to make it even, yes, hold each other's hands and then both freaking slap each other. You know what I mean? Because if I get slapped and I almost get knocked out, but not quite, and I'm still, semi there, my hand ain't gonna be, you know, because my brain and my chin and my face and the powder, you know, I haven't really watched too much, but I'm like, nah, dog. I was like, we need to make this even.
Well, we know
Um,
Steve likes to fight in a phone booth. Could you imagine seeing this one?
oh, sign me up for sure. Our elbows allowed. Our elbows
I think
allowed.
it's just boxing. I can't tell, but all I know is they could have stopped the fight like the first time the guys. It's just a little bit sketchy when you're trying to rely on a referee's arm to jump in there and save you. But I know you like a good phone booth fight.
Love the phone booth fighting. How do you commentate that?
I wouldn't have any clue. I'm like, we can try to even replay the clip, and I'm not sure. It's just
I'm like, there they go.
at some point,
They're
there's a
both
right
hitting each
hand. Oh, there
other.
was a left one.
Oh, someone's falling. And now it's over.
15 seconds. Really, that's all. 15 seconds.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So you figure we bring something different for Steve tonight on the show. We got just a couple more of these. We're trying to get his insight into the new world of combat sports. And yeah, guys, I don't know how I'm finding all of this stuff. One more second.
Oh, we got one. Have you seen the kicking one, the leg kicking one?
We don't have the leg kicking one, but this is something else that I got sent. I don't know if you've ever seen this.
Let's see this. Oh shoot, this is like some gladiator shoes. It's like, all right, guys, here we go. Here we
It's
go.
2-on-2, and we are together.
And we're shackled.
We're shackled. Imagine one guy gets knocked out and the other one's still conscious.
Bro, that was insane. I was like, you gotta like in the gladiators that cut off the arm, bro.
Right? Get left behind. I'm like, how do you do this?
Yeah, I would. So I'm doing like, you messing me up, bro.
Like synchronized stepping. Also, one guy, imagine one of you tries to circle one way and the other one you just pull each other in the middle.
They're not shackled at their legs, right?
They're shackled both at the feet
Their legs too?
and on the arm.
No.
So they got 2 points of contact to each other. Like, yeah, see, look, one guy's dropped and yeah, that's kind of bad. You might dislocate an arm.
But what if like you get like one person gets hit in the balls?
I guess we're all hoping for a timeout.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like one person gets hit in the balls, like, you know, you get time out. Not shot.
And if that ain't wild enough, we got one last screen to show Steve tonight before we let him get out of here. And it was a fun time having him on my fight show. So we're going to jump on over to this screen. And first thing is, have you ever seen coffin fighting?
Coffin fighting? This is a first. What is this?
This is a first.
What is this? Let me see this. I got to get in this. What the heck? Bro, this is with the things that people are coming up with. This is crazy. And they're probably Russian.
I am not sure where that one comes from. There's not many highlights. But in the same vein, well, give me a second to scroll on this page.
Who comes with it like, bro, you know, be sick if we just start fighting in a coffin? Like,
how about
like
shove you in a tire?
Like, dog, I'm going to swirly you, but I'm going to do this with the tire.
With a tire. I'm not even sure what the point of this is. At some point, they're like, if I can hold you or get your body all the way in the tire, I've won.
What in the world?
But how?
Like, get your ass in there. She ain't doing anything. Get in that tire. There you go. Get the feet in. Get the feet in. Get the feet in. Head up.
We did in elementary school.
Head up. Head up. Push the head in. Push the head. Oh, okay. You got the ride. Got the wrist ride. Okay.
Take away the hands to stop it.
All right. Yeah, there you go. Crunch the head. Now, dude, pull him out. Stick him back in there. Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
I think that was a victory.
Yeah, I don't. They're reaching here. Like, it's kind of funny. It's more funny than anything, but they're reaching.
Well, if you haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah, no, dude, this is like, bro, like road rage. This is road rage fighting championship right here.
This is really what that's called?
Oh, no, it's Karjitsu. This is Karjitsu.
Karjitsu.
Okay. All right. I told you not to touch my channel. Don't touch my radio.
I saw if they fall out of the car, they have to reset them in the
Oh,
car.
man, just like, you better take this off. Wait till I take off this seatbelt. I'll be choking with a seatbelt.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's why you take it off right away. You're like, I don't want to get the choke in. It's amazing, actually, on this page and around the internet, how many of these highlights I've seen. Because yeah, there it is. If you get stuck with the seatbelt on, you're trying to fight right out of the choke. And
nah, dog, I'm pulling on that lever. Pull the lever on, the seat collapse, hop on top, hit you with a nice couple piece, combo. But can they fight, or is it just grappling?
this is all grappling. It's just car jujitsu,
Oh,
like you said.
Damn. Okay. Can you take the steering wheel off?
I don't think you can do all that. Can you take the steering wheel off?
I mean,
wow. We thought MMA was wild at one point, right?
bro, they're just like, bro, what would be crazy? I'm like, hey, bro, there's a tire. We got a tire here. Let's shove his ass in the tire. You know what I mean? Let's hold hands and punch each other. It's that, honestly, you can come up with some crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Just like, all right, we're gonna go tag team with the cockfight. Like I have my rooster. Whoever wins, tag team. Something. I don't know. Never been to a rooster cockfight. I should act like I know that. I don't know that. I would assume that's what would happen. I think I've seen like a movie. I'm sure they make movies with that, but I don't know.
Promise you guys a different kind of interview. The Mean Machine, Steve Garcia, joined my fight show. And next time we see him hitting somebody, well, I'll probably see it at the gym and sparring here, but you guys will see it at the White House, which is really cool and on the cusp of a world title shot. For all the traditional interview stuff, check out Cage Minds Fight Hour, ESPN Radio Albuquerque 1017 The Team.
That's right. That's right, people.